All right. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome to this week's virtual write-in.
Yeah, week 2.
Week 2. Going strong. Maybe, more or less. I don't know. Going.
Yeah.
For sure.
Forward motion.
Forward motion. That's what counts. We were just talking about, how is it July? How is it July? And B, how is it the 10th already? I don't know.
Where did it go?
Happens. Cool. Hey, everyone. If you wanna drop a note and let us know where you're from, or what you're writing, or what your word count is so far, how it's going for you. I saw that some people were chatting before it started, and there's somebody who's 60 pages behind their editing goal already, and some other people who are pulling ahead. So, let us know where you're at.
Is this anyone's first camp?
Ooh, anyone's first camp, anyone's first virtual write-in. Let us know. Awesome.
Texas, Georgia, Ohio, Kentucky, Minnesota, New Jersey, Colorado, Oregon, Israel, Philly.
Great.
Germany, Netherlands. Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I saw Zara. It says, hope you guys in California are okay. Yeah, so we're in Northern California, which is pretty far from the earthquakes. I didn't feel anything, but I tend to sleep through earthquakes. But we're doing all right up here. Thanks for checking in, though.
Thank you.
Nicole DeConning says, sadly, I haven't written since the last write-in. That's okay. We're here to help you. I was just saying, it was 4th of July weekend here this past weekend, and some people are really good about taking holidays and
making the most of them.
Most of them. I am not. So I definitely fell behind my goal this weekend. I did write a little bit. I wrote on Friday and I wrote yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm at about 3,000 words right now.
That's
my
great.
Goal for the month is 20,000.
3,000 more than you had before.
I do have 3,000 more than I had before, which is than I had 10 days ago. So yeah.
That sounds like progress to me.
Yeah. Oh, Toby Adams says, here in Fremont, California, finally started writing. Second camp, first novel. Couldn't do it without NaNoWriMo.
Oh,
great.
That's awesome.
And we got somebody writing from Scotland, from Quebec, Slovakia. Cool.
FY Iris asked, how are we supposed to write while listening to people? I don't know how this is meant to work. I promise eventually we'll stop talking. And we'll give you some prompts for writing. So it's just we're just warming up here.
We're just chatting.
Yeah.
If you've never been to a virtual write-in before, this is what it is. So we're here to provide writing prompts. So we'll do what we call writing sprints, which is where we set a timer. And then you try to write, we'll give you a prompt that you can choose to use or not. And you try to write as much as possible in that period of time. So usually we'll start out with 5 minutes and then go on to 10-minute prompts. And in between, we'll just kind of chat about writing. And you can ask us your writing questions. We might ask you some writing questions. But yeah, it's a good place to come and have a writing community. And maybe we can help you, if you wrote yourself into a corner, we can help get you out of it. I don't know. But I think for me, I often find that it's really inspiring and helps push me a little bit more if I know that other people are also writing at the same time.
So hopefully that clears it up for you a little
bit. Speaking of writing sprints, should we just go ahead and jump into the first one and get our hands dirty here, so to speak?
So week 2 of camp, we're, thinking about story and how to move your plot ahead and all these great things. And something that comes to mind is the word conflict, and really how no story can really progress without it. The drama of life.
The drama of life.
Every story's got to have it. I prefer my drama in my fiction rather than in my life, if at all possible. Too. But it's unavoidable at times. So, for the first 5-minute sprint, we were just thinking something like about conflict. take one of your characters, could be your protagonist, could be a minor character, but something goes awry. There's a stroke of misfortune or bad luck, or they encounter a new obstacle, a new nemesis, or opposing force of some sort. So maybe for about 5 minutes, we encounter a bit of bad luck or some sort of conflict.
Yeah. All right. Remember, you can use the prompt or not. If it helps you, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. You can just keep writing what you're working on. So yeah, 5 minutes, something goes wrong for one of your characters. Let's go ahead and start now. About a minute left. maybe less than a minute. Time's up. Go ahead and finish up what you're writing. And then if you want to share your word counts or a sentence or what you wrote about in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, I want to know what went wrong.
Yeah. What went wrong for your characters?
Give me the bad gossip. Just some family squabbles so
all right,
far.
All right.
Yeah. Easy target. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, mine kind of was too. It's like
okay.
twin sisters.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. They're very, very dissimilar twin sisters though. So.
That's great.
Yeah. Cool.
Ford Lewis, I wrote a short story where the people think my character is insane. Love it.
All right. Nice. Also, like Brianna Shepard said, that prompt describes my entire book. Great.
Zara writes, my alien got banished from her planet.
Oh no. Gianna Lepantos wrote 210 words and said someone briefly caught fire. Oh. I'm glad it was only brief.
Yeah.
I think that definitely counts as going awry, though.
Yeah. Oh, some good ones.
Yeah. A sentence from Cassidy Faith. I swore to myself never to eat his peanut butter and jelly sandwiches unless my life depended on it. Oh man, the chat's really bumping today.
Yeah, I can hardly keep up.
Ooh, I like this. The LDS girl, I wrote a story about a fallen angel trying to argue his way out of hell.
Ooh.
That's super cool.
Oh, heavy. AV. My main character is the sole survivor in a family annihilation and is locked in a psych ward, presumed guilty.
Wow, that's
conflict.
That is some drama right there for sure. Angela Touch wrote 94 words. It took me a while to start writing. That's okay.
I know the
Happens
feeling.
Sometimes. Me too. I've been, my writing project, I'm continuing what I was writing in November, and each chapter is told from the perspective of a different character.
I love that.
So it's in 2 parts, so each character gets 1 chapter in part 1 and 1 chapter in part 2.
Super cool.
So I finished a chapter last night, so I started a new chapter today, and I had to go back and read her previous chapter and be like, okay, what was her voice again?
Yeah.
Who was she? What was happening?
That reminds me of Roberto Bolaño's Savage Detectives. Did you ever read
No,
that?
I never
Yeah, it's a bit like that where each character has their own chapter, their own voice, their own section. Yeah, so it gives you an idea of the whole community kind of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's really neat.
Yeah, it's a great book.
I'll have to check that out. Morgan Walker wrote, I think my mouse just died. I hope that's in your novel and not in real life.
Yeah.
This is another instance where conflict in novels is better than conflict in real life.
Exactly.
Oh boy. I used to have a pet rat, actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It was really, his name was Squeaky. He was really cute.
Aww. People say they're super smart.
They are super smart. It was, and when I was in 3rd grade, we had a classroom pet rat who had babies, because they did not realize that she was pregnant when they bought her. So I got one of the little baby rats, and that's Squeaky.
I always had a thing for guinea pigs as a kid.
Yeah.
True story.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, some other people have pet rats. That's great. I like that. Oh, computer mouse.
Oh,
that makes more sense. This is where my brain is right now, apparently.
I didn't think of that either.
I'm glad we were on the same page at least. Right. That makes more sense. What can I say?
I could picture it in the cage and the whole thing.
Week 2.
We're here. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we can make a story out of anything. Oh,
we can make a story out of anything. Yeah. I'm so, also I love just like the wide range of conflicts that came up for everyone's characters in that prompt. I don't know.
Yeah.
There was there's I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it right now, but kind of in school, we kind of learned about like different kinds of conflict. So there's like interpersonal conflict, which is between people. And then there's like, man versus nature, whatever, where the conflict is not with another person, but it's actually with like the trying to survive in the environment and, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. I don't think any like method of looking at a prescriptive way to write is like, oh, you have to write, nature versus person or like person versus person. But it can be helpful to look at it in those
lenses. Yeah.
Lenses. Yeah, exactly.
And of course, the conflicts that we have with ourselves.
Yes, definitely. a lot of internal conflicts. I'm curious, are there any conflicts that you, the writer, are having with your story right now?
Yeah.
Like what?
Let's talk it out.
Yeah, what's coming up for you? What I don't know. I feel like week 2 is kind of that point where you're still really excited about what you're writing.
Yeah.
For me anyway, it's like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna do this project, but it's also maybe that point where you've missed a couple of days and you're feeling a little behind and like getting a little bit stuck maybe. So I don't know, what are the things you're getting stuck on, or what are some conflicts you're having with your novel?
Yeah, because I know for me, deadlines can be super helpful in terms of getting me going, but then other times it's like the pressure feels like debilitating and like I don't know, it can be crushing if it's too it's mostly from myself. If I put too much pressure on myself.
Let's see here. Are we still live?
I'm getting a lot of
oh no. Well, my computer. Well, hopefully we're still live. Sorry, I think we're having a little bit of internet trouble here.
The LDS girl wrote, everything is coming out choppy and not coming together, I think, or something.
Dang it.
Oh, we lost you?
Huh?
Mine is still.
Yours is still going.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're still on. That's good. Oh, good.
Are you coming back?
I think I'm coming back.
All right.
Whew. Speaking of
someone's
conflicts.
mouse died. The computer's just.
Yeah, and so hopefully we will not have the big enough conflict that the live stream stops. Internet's been a little bit weird, but I'm glad that you guys are still here. I'm glad we're still on. So
speaking of choppy and not coming together, I feel like
segues.
I don't know. I think that's pretty natural when you're just like kind of jumping into a project, and I don't know if this will work for you, but maybe just try not to worry about that, because as you write, I mean, you never know when the solutions will pop up. Some people say jump around, if you're getting stuck in one chapter, maybe try another chapter, another section of what you're writing. But yeah, I mean, I think that things have a way of working out, and kind of just like keep writing through it and try not to like worry about that so much. I don't know. It's my 2 cents.
I think that's great. Xanthina Bloodstorm says, I missed 3 days so far writing, and my brain is making it super hard to feel motivated. I get that. That happens for sure, especially I think when you've skipped a few days, because I'm in the same boat, So I think this is a great way to help overcome that. Just like going to a place, to a live stream or whatever, where you know that people are going to be there, encouraging you to write. Also remember, so this is camp. It's a little more free form. So if it gets to a point where your original goal that you set feels like too much and it's hindering you instead of helping you, you can always change your goal. So because I've also missed a few days, and I'm kind of at that point right now where I'm like, my original goal was 20,000. Like, I don't know if I'm going to make it, and it might just make me discouraged to look at that. Yeah. So I might switch it to 15,000. Yeah. I think I'm going to give myself 1 more week, and see how I do. So, also I apologize that I don't know how to pronounce your name. But there is somebody who is wondering if they should write their book in English or Slavic and where it should take place. And it's a detective story and is wondering what kind of background the detective should have. So I don't know. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say, I don't know. My advice would be to write the thing you're most interested in writing.
Yeah.
Because I think that'll help you
keep you going. Yeah.
Keep going, keep momentum. Awesome. Yeah, so everybody's saying, wow, the chat's really fast this week. I know, it's hard to kind of scroll and keep up with everything. Oh yeah, Stell Bell says, just got back from a 6-day vacation without Wi-Fi and I feel so lost. It's okay. You're here. You're found again.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Brianna Shepard asks, what if our word count goal is too small? I'm rewriting my entire novel and 25,000 words seems too little, but I don't have time each day to write over 100K in 1 month. First of all, great problem to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say it sounds like your original goal that you set is 25,000 words, but you don't have time each day to write over 100K in 1 month. So if you know that you don't have time to write over 100K, maybe go for 75. Because that's, that's bumping it up a little bit, but that's still something that would feel challenging to you. Because having a deadline and a goal doesn't help if it feels like something that you can easily reach. So yeah, I would say try to aim for that sweet spot between your upper limit of what you know you have time to do and
still pushing a little bit.
Yeah. Gosh.
Milena Hope said, I'm afraid of not being able to do it. I mean, I think almost everyone probably has that feeling at some point. And I mean, as long as you're making progress, that's really the point. Whether or not you reach the goal, it's not worth really agonizing over every day that you put a little bit of writing and you're making progress on your project. So
yeah,
it's great.
For sure. That's great. I see somebody else who thinks they're going to up their word count. Awesome. Go for it. Also, MP Summers asks, with Camp NaNoWriMo, do you win at 50K words like you do in November? So with Camp NaNoWriMo, you win when you reach your goal that you set, whatever that goal may be. So like I said, it's a little more loose. So you can track pages, you can track hours, you can track minutes. But once you reach that goal, that's your win, because that's what you set out to do this month. And we have, if you go to the Camp NaNoWriMo site, we have some cool sponsor offers that are available to everybody who participates in camp. There are also a couple of winner offers. So if you do end up reaching your goal this month, you can check out the winner offers page and get some kind of extra discounts through that.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
Yeah. I also, what time is it? 1:25?
Yeah. Ready?
Next prompt.
Okay, cool. So for prompt number 2 for 10 minutes, I don't know if you've ever had this happen in your own life where something that seems to be negative at first actually ends up turning into something positive. For instance, maybe you're fired from your job and it seems terrible, but then in the end you end up getting a better job. Maybe they even want to pay you more, or you like your coworkers even more, or something like that. So trying to take the idea that, this is something seemingly negative in your character's life, and through the series of events or a shift in perspective, it actually ends up being something positive for your character. So, if the prompt works for you, great. If it doesn't, ditch it and write whatever you feel. But changing a negative conflict event into a positive for your character.
Yep. And this one's going to be 10 minutes. So I'm going to start that timer now. About 2 minutes left. Okay, time's up. Go ahead and wrap up what you're writing. Feel free to share your word count or what you wrote about in the chat. Yeah, how'd that one go for you?
All right, it was kind of spotty. Yeah, and you? Sounded like you were tapping away.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to make this conflict a good one. I don't know that I did it.
Yeah,
but I was trying.
Not always possible.
Yeah, I saw that somebody in the chat had asked. Oh man, where was it? It's the problem with the chat going so fast. Yeah. It's hard to find things. Carissa Pope asked what could be positive about a massive roof leak.
Yeah.
That's Roll said redecorating. Zara Wright said indoor swimming pool.
Someone else added all the mice move out or something. Yeah.
Oh, Barbara said the mice move out willingly and in a hurry. I love that.
Zelda Potter 64 said, I can't think of a plot bit. Flashback time. I love that.
That's a really, really good thing.
Great device.
Yeah, if you're feeling stuck, just like go to something, just write something that's related to your story but doesn't have any direct relation on the plot.
Yeah.
So once you get into it a little bit, then you can be like, oh yeah, now I know where I want to take it.
Like maybe your character is really afraid of dogs or something. So you could go back and figure out, oh, maybe they were bitten by a dog as a child or something. I mean, just go back and fill in the before.
Yeah. Well, Isa Jackson got 440 words. Christine Collins got 277.
That's Rule 49 pages.
Nice. Brilliant Wonderful wrote 678 words. My main character was supposed to write a false article that she knew was a lie. So she wrote it sarcastically and hoped she would be executed over it. Whoa, that's a lot. I was like, yeah, no, I totally get this. And I got to that point and I'm like, cool. What happens next? I want to know more about that world. Wow. Sparkling Star. I feel like this is probably a line from your story, but I also kind of have fun imagining that this is just you. Says, I'm not a suspicious person. It's not like I have any evil plans or anything.
Awesome.
Totally believe you. Yeah, 100%. Oh man, Andrea Cox said they got 200 words and chatted with some writer buddies about a friend's epic 10,000 day one.
What?
Wow. One of your friends wrote 10,000 words in one day? That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh man.
What's the secret?
Yeah, right? Oh, I like this from Laura Dreams Big. So they got a little over a page annotated. And the last sentence is, the scar was lightning shaped. Shape of real lightning. Not at all like the one in Harry Potter. Wow, that's great. I love that. Oh, man. Have you ever had anything in your story or in real life that's happened that you're like, oh, this is a disaster, but then it ended up to be actually a good thing?
In real life, I feel like it happens all the time. Just kind of like trying to be patient and see how things play out, because you just never know. Like, it just seems like a disaster, and then it turns out that it happened for a reason sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's totally real.
Yeah, if I could just work that into that kind of magic into a novel,
Right?
I think I'd be in better shape.
Yeah. Sometimes, I think it's weird. I probably wouldn't have this job if it hadn't been for something that seemed like a disaster at the time. Because I was dancing professionally, and then I got a really, really bad back injury, and then I wasn't able to dance anymore. Wow. And I had interned with NaNoWriMo before, and right when that happened, they reached out and they were like, "Hey, we need somebody to come on right now." And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
So, but if I hadn't had that injury, I would have been contracted for a performance.
Wow.
And I wouldn't have been able to take the job. So it's like,
yeah, that reminds me of the whole, how can you make a leaking roof into something good? I mean,
yeah,
it seems like there's no way out sometimes.
Yeah.
And you just kind of have to,
I know,
hope that it turns into something good.
Yeah. It's always the hope, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, somebody asked if people have pets near them. So it looks like we have Border Collie and Yorkie, your writing buddies. I mean, we got Blobby. He's not a pet, but he's definitely a good writing buddy.
Maybe I need a writing buddy. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Buddy, I think.
Should get one.
Yeah.
I can't have pets in my place.
Yeah,
so
same.
I'm always like, other people should get pets, and then I can go hang out with them.
Maybe I could sneak a fish in there or something.
Yeah. Real sneaky.
Yeah.
Aww. I'm just so interested in reading back through all the sentences you guys have, and a golden doodle and an Aussie doodle.
What is?
It's
so like
Australian Shepherd.
Okay.
It's mixed with a poodle.
What?
I guess that's great. I want to. Oh man, I want to see that. Oh my gosh. So speaking of taking pictures of cool things. Segues. We also forgot to mention that there's a really cool drive, a fundraising drive going on with NaNoWriMo right now. So I don't know how familiar you all are with our programs, but we do a lot, other than NaNoWriMo and Camp NaNoWriMo, we also have our Young Writers program, which serves writers 18 and under and brings free kits to classrooms and things like that. And we have our Come Right In program, which is where we have partnerships with mostly a lot of libraries, but also just, bookstores and cafes and things like that, where they host write-in events. Yeah. They host NaNoWriMo events. So right now, from now until July 15th, so for the next 5 days, we're running a fundraising campaign to support our Come Right In programs, because right now I think we have over 1,000 Come Right In locations, and we're aiming to reach 1,300 this year. So we want to expand that. We also provide them with free kits to have like bookmarks and window clings and things to help draw people into those spaces. And we also really, really want to create an accessibility, a list of accessibility of all the spaces that we're partnered with, so people can really quickly and easily see, you know, if they're wheelchair accessible, or if there's a lot of loud noise, or if, you know, they have what kind of dietary restriction options they have. So those are kind of three of the things that we really want to do. In order to do that, we need to raise money for these programs. So right now we're running our Come Right In program, and I'll drop the link here in the chat. So yeah, if you want to help support, you can donate to the program. We have some really cool donor goodies that are specifically just for this. So just for the next 5 days, if you donate, you'll get these donor goodies. And it's like a cute little like pocket Post-it things.
Yeah.
They can make little notes in your book. And
the
really,
wooden bookmark.
Yeah, really nice wooden bookmark.
I was coveting that.
Yeah. Some stickers, so, you know, stuff like that. So if you wanna help support us, please go and donate some money. We'd really appreciate it. We, you know, run off of your support, so that's always great. If you can't donate, or, you know, whatever, and you still want to help support us, the other things you can do, this is where the pictures come in, is you can go to a library and just take a selfie of yourself at your library, and you can tag it Come Right In so we can see it and see all your beautiful faces. Or you can, you know, tag a library and just say, you know, if your local library, if you don't know if they do programs like this, you can just say, hey, did you know about NaNoWriMo? Because they'll help support you do writing programs. And that also really, really helps us get the word out, just letting people know about that. So that's my plug. That's my plug for the Come Right In Drive.
And libraries are awesome.
I used to go to the library every day after school.
Yeah, I still do.
Yeah, mine's a good like walking distance from my house. So I was like, I need some exercise. I'm gonna go to the library and see what new books they have.
And then carry like 20 books home.
Yeah. That's the extra exercise. Yeah. Anyway, that's my plug. So if you want to help support us, and we're also, if you happen to be in the East Bay, California, Oakland, Berkeley region this weekend, we're doing a special write-in at the Oakland Public Library on Saturday. So we'll also be live streaming it. So it'll be another write-in, basically just like this. So you can join in online. We would love to see you. If you're in the area, come on by and we can meet you in person. So yeah. Okay, that's my plug. Plug over.
Cool. Should we jump into the third and final sprint?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to take 10 minutes for this one. So we're just thinking about, for this 10 minutes, how does this shift in luck alter your character's perspective or behavior? Does something change permanently in them as a result? Do they revert back to old behaviors, kind of ignoring what they just learned? Or does their life change completely as a result of this one event? I don't know if you've ever had an incident that has completely changed your life. But yeah, working with that kind of theme, and we'll write for about 10 minutes just on how that shift in luck changed life for your character.
Yeah. All right. So 10 minutes starts now. Got about a minute and a half left. All right. Time is up. Go ahead and wrap up what you're writing. And yeah, let us know. I somehow managed to change the view on my computer so my font was really big, which just threw me off. Whoops.
Your page count must have gone way
up. Yeah. Cool. Yes. Let us know either how many words you wrote during that sprint, what you wrote about. Yeah.
Some sentences.
I always love reading the sentences. Yeah. How did your character's life change?
Yeah. I haven't got all the details sorted, but I know that there's a cause and effect going on. Yeah. Cool. And you?
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. I didn't get too far.
Yeah, 10 minutes is not a whole lot of time to talk about a world-changing perspective.
Yeah, 10 minutes. It kind of sounds like it should be a lot, but it doesn't feel like it sometimes. Follows testing, wrote 1,011 words the entire hour. Great progress today. Awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Good Life with Grapes just broke 10,000 words total.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Congrats. Kian wrote 789 words during that sprint. Ooh, Cassidy Faith wrote 303 words and said that's a new record for a 10-minute sprint for me.
Awesome.
Great. Looks like we got some fantasy writers in here too.
Milo M just broke 7,000 words.
Nice. Right. Man, you guys are killing it.
Always gives me hope when I hear that.
I know, right? Oh man. So here's a sentence from Mel the Snow. Oh, trust me, it won't. Knowing them, they're probably thinking I managed to escape and looking for my next meal. I paused for a bit. Hilariously accurate, actually. I'm really hungry. That's great. I love that.
It's a fun way to just jump inside someone's head for a moment.
For sure. We got some Sherlock Holmes fanfic, maybe? Spin-off? Fanfic? I don't know. Looks like fun. Oh, Sadie McSee said I caught back up to my nano goal.
Awesome. That's
great. Oh, man, you guys are doing so great. Ellen Porter said, only 180 words this time. I'm doing historical fiction. There are so many things I want to make accurate. During this sprint, it was only how far the real train station was from the real hospital.
Yeah.
That's totally progress. That's good.
So those research-based projects, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's so different for all the different kinds of projects. Yeah. You have Mooface said, yesterday I got back to writing. I didn't feel like it for a couple of days. Ooh. That's okay. I'm glad you go back to it. It's not the breaks account. It's the coming back. So.
Sometimes the breaks are super necessary, you know, to give yourself a fresh vantage point.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, interesting. Course for you asks, what's the longest essay you've ever had to write?
Whoa. Avoided writing or actually had?
I had to write a 20-page essay in college. That was probably the longest. Although at my college, because usually people have to write theses, which are, quite 60, long. 80, 100 pages. And the English majors didn't have to write a thesis because they figured we already wrote so much in our regular classes.
You're capable of,
so I think the longest paper I ever had to write was 20 pages.
I went to some weird alternative arts kind of colleges, and it wasn't really geared toward that, I guess. So I found a way around writing a really long essay.
I would much rather write an essay than have to take a test.
Yeah, it's tough.
Honestly,
it's tough.
Yeah.
I enjoy reading other people's essays, though.
I know, right? Jen Hutton said, I got a lot of words for my novel, way over my daily goal. Thanks for the prompts. Awesome. I'm really glad that you guys have, that these prompts have been helpful for you. Yeah. Oh, yay. Andrea Cox says, thanks for the great hour, gals, to all the Wrimos. You're doing amazing work. Keep it up. Happy writing. Yeah, what a perfect sentiment to end on.
And yeah, I mean, you know, you don't have to have a background, have an extensive educational background to be a writer. Not at all. So many writers, like, you know, didn't have access to education. You know, I mean, it's a real thing. So don't stress out about, you know, not having a college degree or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
It's not a prerequisite
for being a writer. You're writing, you're a writer.
Yeah. Aw, thanks so much for joining us, everyone. Like I said, we'll be here same time, same place next week. But we'll also be doing a special write-in this Saturday. It's at 2 p.m. our time. If you want to join in on the video, if you happen to be in the Bay Area and you want to stop by the main branch of the Oakland Public Library, we will be there in person. We'd love to meet you guys. If you're able, if you love our programs and want to help support us, please do check out that Come Right In fundraising drive. You'll be helping us and getting some really cool goodies as well.
Or take a selfie at the library for a good cause.
Exactly, take a selfie at the library.
All right. Thanks everyone.
Thanks everyone so much for joining. Good luck.